Distinguished members of the Planning and Development Committee, my name is Carrie Chadwick. I am a lifelong resident of the small town of Haddam, Connecticut. And today I'd like to speak to you about why I support SB 1024. In addition to being an educator and a professional, I'm also a mother, a partner, an active member of my community, and a volunteer with Desegregate Connecticut. My contribution to the Desegregate Connecticut effort came in the form of research. As a GIS professional, my skills in mapping and understanding geographic information were put to use to help inform the discussion around land use and zoning patterns across Connecticut. I want to take a minute to highlight the effort this team of volunteers has put into democratizing this kind of information for the public. This included reviewing and cataloging over 32,000 pages of complicated zoning regulations, and then mapping those to the over 2,600 zoning districts across Connecticut. The end result is the Connecticut Zoning Atlas, a first-of-its-kind interactive mapping tool that allows anyone to visualize how their town regulates residential housing. As someone who has been doing GIS work professionally in Connecticut for over 15 years, I want to emphasize the significance and value of such a tool. And as an educator and mapping enthusiast, I often repeat the mantra, maps tell a story. And in this case, the Zoning Atlas helps to tell an undeniable one that is rooted in historical and contemporary racial discrimination and in practices and policies that have largely predetermined who lives where in Connecticut. In my town, Haddam, 95% of the zoned municipal area allows for single or two-family homes. However, these are subject to minimum home sizes and a minimum lot size of 2 acres. 3 and 4 family housing is allowed on only 1% of all the zoned area in Haddam, and accessory dwelling units are only allowed after a public hearing and are subject to additional physical and occupancy requirements. These regulations work to lock out low and even middle-income individuals, including families, young adults who want to move out of the family home but stay in the community, and elderly who want to downsize and age in place. The truth is, you don't need the Zoning Atlas to understand what kind of impact these regulations have had over time in my community and others like it. Connecticut is among the most segregated states in the nation. More than 2/3 of people of color live in only 15 of the state's 169 municipalities. The problem is perpetual and systemic. My own story includes access to a wealth of opportunities that have historically not been available to so many others simply on the basis of race. I was raised in the small town of Haddam, and I remain here because of access to generational wealth and the ability to build a home on land that has been in my family for decades. Haddam has many things going for it. The schools are excellent, the natural spaces are plentiful, and the people are wonderful. But there is no denying that we are not a diverse community. Haddam is 92% white with a median household income of $110,000. And Haddam is not alone. This story repeats itself all across our state. I support SB 1024 because I want my children to grow up in a vibrant space that values diversity and openly welcomes equitable, inclusive neighborhoods. I want the opportunities that Haddam affords my family to be available to all those who want to live here. If we are really serious about changing the structural and procedural practices that have contributed to the economic and racial segregation in Haddam and across Connecticut, then I believe we need to prioritize zoning reform now, because systematic problems require systematic solutions. So please, let's pass SB 1024. Thank you.